Let's talk about it. Let's fucking talk about it. I know you saw it. If you didn't get it, we don't give a fuck if you didn't get it. Maybe it wasn't for you. I'm talking about Kendrick Lamar's halftime performance last night and the ass whooping that the Kansas City Chiefs took. Hands down, one of the best. In the top five. Michael Jackson and Prince still the best. You want to put Beyonce up there, and I can't think of who else we might put up there, but what the fuck? And like I said, if you didn't get it, goddamn it wasn't for you. How many times y'all have done some, when I say y'all, I mean them, have done some shit on the halftime show that we didn't know who the fuck they was. I love it. The halftime show has been going on for what? 50-something years. You missed over a lot of R&B groups that are never going to be on there. Never going to be in there. Gap Band, fucking Charlie Wilson, Ohio Players. So if you didn't get it, so fucking what? So fucking what? I don't give a fuck if you didn't get it. Look at it this way. It wasn't for you. It was for us. So many times I watched the Super Bowl at the halftime show. You got Billy Bob Cowboy Hat sing some songs that ain't nobody ever fucking heard of in their entire fucking life. So now we got to explain some shit to y'all. Y'all don't explain shit to us. You just do it. What you hated was it was Black National Anthem. Black everything. Black dancers. Serena Williams doing the Crip Walk. Fucking Kendrick Lamar just throwing Easter eggs. I just learned what an Easter egg was. And let me get this right. Let me just say this. When I first saw him, I didn't understand one fucking word he was saying. But I did the research. And when I did the research, I said, oh my God. The thing that really turned it out when he said, hey Drake, I hear you like I'm young. You better not ever go to Cell Block 1. And then he smiled. He looked at the camera, and I ain't never seen that Negro's teeth the whole time I've ever seen him. It was great. And I watched it with another 73-year-old man. The beat got me. I love the beat. I swear to God, I didn't know what the hell he was saying, but the fact that he was black up there saying some shit, I loved it. And they booed Trump. They booed the fuck out of his ass. Now let me tell you something about a boo. You can ignore a boo, but coming from somebody who's been booed, you hear a boo. You hear a boo. I don't give a fuck what nobody. You will hear. I heard it and I was at home. I wasn't even there. Shouts out to the goddamn the Eagles. Yeah, and for me, I'm rooting for the darkest one. Two black guys, I'm always rooting for the darkest one. You know, now, he wasn't dark, you know, but he's darker than, he was darker than Holmes, and fuck it, I loved it. I loved it. And like I said, if you didn't get it, so what? So what? Who gives a fuck if you didn't get it? Yeah, they gave Trump the finger and they booed him. Oh, he heard them boos. He heard them goddamn. I heard them. And I was at home. I know he heard. What up, Max? I know he heard him. Now, I don't know who they're going to get next year. Some Billy Bob Cowboy hat. Somebody singing, yodeling and shit. I don't care. But last night, the ass whooping and the Kendrick Lamar, Serena Williams was out there crip walking, and they were that's gang related. What the fuck is that country western music is? You know who listens to country western? The Proud Boys. The fuck? What the fuck? I loved it. It was great. I watched it twice. What up, Ralph? I watched it twice because I didn't understand some of the stuff he was saying. But, man, it was great. And Samuel Jackson? Shh. Yeah, if you didn't get it, goddamn it wasn't for you. Yeah. Drake, and I know, and SZA was his ex too. Do you know what it's like to have your ex dancing on your arch enemy's fucking stage? Do you know what that's like? You know, and I know Drake wasn't watching. And, you know, and that bullshit his daddy was talking about, I don't care about that shit. Motherfucker, you do care. That's why you went to the goddamn Grammy, so you thought your son was going to win some shit. And another thing, Stephen A. Smith, shut the fuck up with that bullshit. You always criticizing black people. What you need to do is shave that little bit of hair off your fucking head and learn how to dress. Because you are the worst, the absolute worst dresser on the internet. Now people will say, well, you never met him. Nope, never met him. Don't know him. Don't have to meet him. That's the thing about television. You can look at a show and go, I don't like that motherfucker. I'm sure it has happened to me. I'm so sick of this motherfucker goddamn putting down somebody black. If it's somebody black doing something, root for him. Everybody we need to root for except Snoop Dogg. Snoop, I'm sorry, man. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, man. And I smoked weed with you one time, but I'm sorry, man. Stephen A. Smith, you need to shut the fuck up and learn how to dress. You do not know how to dress. I know the shit you got on costs a lot of money, but some of that shit don't go together. You are a horrible dresser. And you're sitting right next to a man who knows how to dress. Shannon, ask him for some help. Because that bullshit you have on is straight garbage. What you motherfuckers need to be talking about, because this is the first year I've watched a lot of football. I watched pretty much every game that I could get. I watched a lot. And I need to know the answer to why there's so many white women at the beginning of the game and at the middle of the game. Fuck with the hating the Cowboys. Talk on that shit. You got a network. You ain't even sitting at the head of your own goddamn table. You sitting on the end, motherfucker. You sitting on the end. You ain't running shit. And that other fat motherfucker that looked like a walrus, I can't think of his name. What is his name? You know who I'm talking about. The fat fucker that wears a hat. The one looked like, when he put his hat on, it looked like Magilla Gorilla. You know who I'm talking about. Him. Y'all need to shut the fuck up. God damn it, if you ain't got nothing good to say, don't say another goddamn thing. The halftime show was great. It was awesome. I watched it twice. A minor. Jason Whitlock, yeah. Put a hat on that motherfucker. He looked like Magilla Gorilla. I swear to God. You put a hat on Jason Whitlock, he looks like Magilla Gorilla. And all these people going, I didn't get it. Like I said, it wasn't for you. So finally we have some shit that you didn't get. Because that's the one thing I notice about white people. They got to know what the fuck you doing. So you don't know. So what? I loved it. Go ahead, Philly. And I know Buffalo, you appreciated that ass whooping. Y'all appreciated that ass whooping. Yes, you did. Anyway, I'm out. I'm going to post this shit. While we talking, y'all go to J. Anthony Brown, the Mofo store, to buy some of my hot sauce, please. And my nuts. Try my nuts. You'll like my nuts. And my wine. Yeah. Halftime show was awesome. It was awesome. And like I said, if you didn't get it, who gives a fuck? So you walk around days and not knowing some shit. Woo! I loved it. God damn, A minor. A minor got an A+ last night. And as far as the Chiefs go, what rhymes with 3-peat? Ass beat. I'm out, y'all.